hundreds of people have been forced to flee their homes after a surprise eruption from a dormant volcano that experts fear could cause a tsunami. At least 600 residents fled, some in dinghies, as a huge volcanic plume of ash and gases shot more than 2 kilometers into the air over Kadovar Island off the northeastern coast of Papua New Guinea, PNG. A mass evacuation was ordered amid fears the eruption may become explosive, bringing a risk of tsunamis and landslides, the Rabaul Volcanological Observatory, RVO, told Loop PNG. Experts are now racing to find out what caused the disturbance in the volcano, which was believed to be dormant until it began spewing ash into the air on January 5, carpeting the village below with thick dust and ash. As there is no record of any previous eruption of Kadovar, there is little in the way of monitoring the volcano prior to the new ash emissions. Uak District Administrator Ricky Wubar wrote on social media that the situation was critical and worsening. The RVO warned, due to the steepness of the island, landslides are possible, and together with the explosive nature of the magma, tsunamis may be generated, a report read. It appears a fissure may be opening just inside of the western wall of the Vince Breach, descending down to at least sea level. The ash clouds have formed a plume that is traveling west-northwest. Shane O'Brien, a forecaster at the Darwin Volcanic Ash Advisory Center, said today, adding, "It's just a continuous emission of volcanic ash at the moment. The plume does not yet pose a hazard to aviation, but a change in wind direction could hit operations at PNG's Uak Airport," O'Brien said. All residents of the island have been evacuated with no loss of life, U.S.-based charity Samaritan Aviation, which operates seaplanes to remote areas of PNG, said on Facebook. "We do not have any details yet as to where all of the families have gone and hope to have further information in the near future," the nonprofit added. In the latest update, they wrote, "We just returned from another flight to check on the current conditions on Kadovar. As you can see from this picture, the volcanic activity has increased dramatically since yesterday. The report we have is that all of the residents of the island have been evacuated and that there has not been any loss of life. We do not have any details yet as to where all of the families have been evacuated to, but hope to have further information in the near future. Your continued prayers for those displaced are appreciated." The volcanic island lay approximately 24 kilometers from the northern coast of mainland Papua New Guinea. Authorities in Papua New Guinea could not be immediately reached by telephone for comment. Authorities sent boats from Kopar, Kadovar's nearest island neighbor, approximately half an hour away, to evacuate residents living on the island. 50 to 60% of the island is covered by lava since the volcano began to erupt. There are no confirmed records of a previous eruption of Kadovar, said Chris Firth, a volcanologist at Macquarie University, but scientists speculate it could have been one of 2 burning islands mentioned in the journals of a 17th-century English pirate and maritime adventurer, William Dampier. Dampier may have recorded the last eruption of Kadovar during a voyage in search of Terra Australis. The southern volcanologists are interested to observe its behavior now, Firth added. "It's hard to predict what might happen, as there's nothing to compare it to.